The mood ring war.
This is a Politics Now special report.
In November of 2024, when people were casting their ballots for the next president of the United States, they didn't cast their ballots for Kamala Harris because they thought she would have too many mood swings and we would end up in another war. Not knowing that the guy that they did vote in would have more mood swings than a 2-year-old, somebody going through menopause or a midlife crisis at the end of his fucking life. And don't give me the semantics that we're not in another war because we didn't declare war. There are 8,000 plus troops over there. We're in a fucking war. Donald Trump wakes up and says he's going to bomb their desalination plants if they don't release the Strait of Hormuz. Desalination plants are plants that hold water. They're machines that suck up the water from the ocean. They get rid of all the salt, and they provide 90% of all the water in the region. Now, in the Strait of Hormuz, people are paying in yuan dollars, Chinese currency, to go through the Strait of Hormuz, and more than 20 or 30 ships have already paid $2 million each. The fact that they're paying in yuan dollars and not US dollars, which was always petrodollars, now I guess it's yuan petrodollars, it devalues the money here. Now, this isn't the first time that the money here in the United States has been devalued. It happened in 1913 when the Fed was created, again in 1933, again in 1971 and 1979, and here we are. The markets are in disarray because they don't know what mood Donald Trump's going to be in when he wakes up. And if you say, well, oil doesn't bother me because I have something of an EV vehicle, oil still needed to create the vehicle and to help charge your charging stations. If you say, oh, I don't have stocks or anything in the stock market, your company that you work for does, and your tax dollars are being determined by a mood ring. Now, when trust dies, money dies. I'll give you an example. In 1923 in Germany, they were getting paid 3 times a day. If you got paid on your lunch break and you didn't go and buy things for dinner, by the time you got there at dinner time after your 3rd paycheck, you didn't have enough value in your dollar to buy dinner. Now, I'm not saying that's happening right now, but it could happen if this continues. Now, see, in that region, people with paper do not win. People with water do. Donald Trump's not going to blink because he's too stubborn to admit he was wrong. Iran will not blink because they are all in or nothing. What Congress should be worried about is if the money that they've been paid off with is still worth the same amount that it says on that actual dollar. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I'll see you in the next video.